Our next speaker, I had the absolute pleasure of spending an entire night that was supposed to be broadcast on Google. Thanks for breaking that night as part of a Google chat. She took and single-handedly went before the Maryland Senate and dismantled them. She sat there and made lawyers look like fools, senators look like blathering idiots, and gained the hearts of every true patriot. Eric said that I shouldn't refer to as America's sweetheart. But America's sweetheart needs to be smart, stand up for her country, and stand up for her morals. So when I say that, it is with the deepest respect that I introduce to you the next senator from the state of Maryland at age 15. We gotta wait 3 years, Sarah. Where are you? Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. The next senator from the state of Maryland, Sarah Merkle.
Well, I'm just going to keep it short, but my name's Sarah Merkle. For those of you who don't know me, I'm 15 years old, and even I'm old enough to know that gun control is only going to make our country's situation worse. I fear for my generation, and I don't like where it's going. Thank God we have Noah here to save us. He restores hope in me for a little bit, but
Sarah, hit the mic a little more.
I was talking to my friend earlier today, and I go, she goes, you want to hang out? And I'm like, I don't know, I have to go to a pro-gun rally. Maybe not till later. She goes, what's that? I don't think we can talk for a while. I think I might bring her to the range with me tomorrow. I know about all the tragedies that have been happening in America, and I have the utmost sympathy for everything that's been going on. I want to reach out to all of the victimized families that have had to be put through these terrible times in our nation. But what they're doing with this legislation is a knee-jerk reaction. It's something that's not going to get us anywhere. It's not going to help our country. It's not going to make us safer. It is not a solution. I do feel bad for them. I have the most sympathy I could, but no amount of sorrow could ever get me to condone the removal of my rights. Limiting the availability of guns and firearms in our nation is not going to eliminate the motives for the criminals to kill. And that's what it is. It is the criminal's motive to kill. It is not the gun. Guns are inanimate objects incapable of murder. People always try to tell me that guns are violent and that it's unsafe, and apparently they just come up and attack you. I've been going to shooting ranges for a long time now, ever since I could first hold a gun. I have seen one injury, the entire time I've been at my shooting ranges. And that was, we were waiting for a match to start, a kid pulls out his pocket knife, tries to sharpen it, his hand slips, and he's headed to the ER. But it's the guns that are the problem. Let's ban those. Now, according to the logic of our senators, we have to ban these military-grade, high-capacity assault knives because they might hurt us. I'm just waiting for that bill to reach office. I'd love to hear that. I mean, it's like I said, it's not the guns, it's the people. People kill people. Guns don't kill people. And it's like Ted Nugent said, if guns kill people, then mine are defective. And you don't need guns to kill either. I mean, there are a large percentage of murders that happen every year as what the FBI classifies as hands, fists, and feet. Are we going to ban those too? What about car accidents? What are we going to do to restrict that from happening? Criminals don't follow laws. In fact, they're defined as criminals because they don't follow laws. So what is it going to do to make more laws trying to restrict criminals from breaking laws? It's not going to get us anywhere. No piece of legislation, no law, nothing written down on a piece of paper that our government hands to people is going to get criminals to surrender their guns. It's not going to stop them. That's like saying, well, yeah, let's make murder illegal. Let's make harmful narcotics and drugs illegal. Then it'll all go away. It doesn't. It doesn't work like that. Laws don't stop the black market. They don't stop illegal trade. It just stops law-abiding citizens. You can't stop these kinds of problems before they occur. You can't tell somebody that they're not allowed to talk. You can't restrict their freedom of speech just because they're going into a movie theater and they might shout fire. Similarly, you can't take away everybody's guns thinking that one day somebody might misuse them. It doesn't work. I find the proposals to restrict my rights and remove guns from my home sickening. People try to tell me all the time, like my friend that doesn't know what a pro-gun rally is. People say that, well, gun control's for safety. It's for the safety of our nation. Where's the safety in that? Where's the safety in taking away our only form of self-defense? How are you helping us? You're leaving us vulnerable. The government is taking it away and leaving us vulnerable. The only thing it's going to lead to is more attacks and more murder. They're trying to criminalize law-abiding citizens for protecting ourselves and our families. Everything you ever read anywhere, any sort of guide, always ensures that you should be able to protect yourself and your family. I would challenge you to find one moral or legal code anywhere, from any place, that tells you that you should not have the right to defend yourself or your family in the face of danger. Find it. I dare you. And by what stretch of the imagination is this considered constitutional? How could this ever be considered constitutional? I just want to point out, for those of you who don't know already, that it is the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. It doesn't say shall not be taken away, because it's not a yes or no thing. They're not trying to complete, we're working on it. We're working on it getting completely taken away, but people will stand there and they'll tell me, well, you can still have some guns. Yeah, the ones that you can't shoot the broadside of a barn if you're standing at the front of it. When is that gonna help us? Oh, or you could have Joe Biden's signature shotgun that won't go through drywall. Those are helpful. My rights are not debatable. I will not argue them. They are not questionable. They are inalienable rights. Now, I don't care where you came from today, what state you're from. I don't care if you're left-wing, right-wing, libertarian. You could be independent, moderate, or a member of the Green Party. If you are an American citizen, you should support the rights of American citizens. Every single American citizen should oppose gun control legislation. It is not constitutional. It is against everything we believe in as Americans. Unless you're a senator. Guns are for defense. They're to help us. They're to help us protect against each other, and more importantly, they're to help protect us and our rights against the government. Now, I, for one, will not stand here and see my rights be taken away in front of me and not do anything about it. Will you? No! Thank you.